Hi, Rick Patterson with the Handyman Toolbox. Coming to you today to kind of explain something just that's so simple to a handyman like myself or to a general contractor that we assume a lot of times that everybody else just gets it or understands. But in my experience, I'm finding out that that's not true. And so that's why I'm doing this video, to help you and to help other homeowners as well as to what to do. So what I've done is I've asked where the water heater is. Okay, so that's a ready supply that water would come to, okay, most generally. So what I did, it was down in their basement, and I just followed the water line, and I followed the water line to the source, and it's usually going to be towards, and most always, it's going to be towards the outside of the home. Now, this direction happens to be the street. So I know that the water meter's directly outside at the street, and it's going to come towards the house. So that's where I'm going to be looking rather than at the back of the house or the side of the house, okay? So I followed the water lines back to the front of the house, and I particularly found this one right here, and it led me to a cutoff, all right? Now, there, if you look here, there's a cutoff here, and there's a cutoff here. Well, what happens is from the street, the water line comes in from the street at about my waist height here, and it branches off at this T. So one goes in one direction, and then one goes to the other. But I don't know which one it's going to take care of as far as the water coming in. It could go out this way and go to the bathroom I'm working on, or it come out this way to the bathroom I'm working on. So I don't know. So I'm going to try both of these, all right? So we know that to turn a unit on, you're going to turn it left. Okay, so you're going to open it. But to close it, we're going to turn it clockwise. Okay, so that's what I'm doing right here. Now, this house is probably, let's see, this house here was built in 1969. I don't know when this line was, but I'm going to assume a couple of things. First off, I'm going to assume that this was the original work on the home, and I'm going to assume that this particular shutoff valve was not touched since 1969. Now, if you're that old and you haven't been touched in a long time, things are probably not going to work just as good as they should, all right? So that's what I'm saying about this right here, is once you turn it off, it'll shut off, but be ready to do a repair on a leaky cutoff valve, because maybe the seats and the rubber seals around them haven't been disturbed in that long, and they may have worn. So when you turn it back on, there may be a leak. So be prepared about that. And matter of fact, I'll probably do a video on how to tighten or stop a leak in a cutoff valve. Okay, so that's one. Now the other one here as well. So we know counterclockwise it's going to open it, but I'm going to close it. So I'm going to turn it from left to right, and already I felt a drip in my hand. I hope it doesn't do anything else, because then we got another little project going on. But for right now, I'm going to keep turning until it's off. Now I'm going to kind of anticipate a water leak, and that's completely another video. Hope to God it doesn't, but it's off right now. Now, if you're doing a repair in the home, because like this is in the basement, I'm okay turning on a faucet and letting the water drain out of that, because there's nothing above in the ceiling, because it's just a one-story over a basement. Now, let's say that you're working in a two-story house, and what happens here is that when you're working in a two-story house, all the water, or some of the water, is up in the pipes for the second floor. And if you're working on the main floor, then you've got all that water still in the pipe that is stuck there. And so it's good at the lowest point in your home to drain all that water out and open up the upstairs bathroom or a shower, open up that faucet there and let the water drain through quicker, if you will. on the second floor, on the main floor, okay? So these are some ideas to help you out when you're looking to turn off the water inside your home for a cutoff valve. This is Rick Patterson. Thanks for coming to my video. See you next time.